Hi, welcome to episode 3 of the Vegan Shaman, coming at you from the beautiful Pacific Northwest on the special breakfast edition show. My guest today is my good friend Bertrand Vellky, who's up here on tour actually with his band, and he's stopping through, and I'm gonna make him a little breakfast. Hey Bert, how you doing?
Doing well, Rich. How are you?
I'm great, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I haven't seen you in a while.
I know, it's been a while.
Well, it's good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. It's a privilege. Thank you.
Very cool. And you're going to perform a song for us later?
Yes, I got a little tune for you.
One of your originals?
One of my originals, a short
Great.
little sweet one.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love your music.
Oh, buddy, thank you so much.
You're
Can't
welcome.
wait to
You're
show you.
welcome.
Thank you, Rich. So, what are we having today?
Well, today on the Breakfast Edition show, I'm going to show you how to make a quick and simple and nutritional breakfast bowl. You know, say you wake up on a Saturday morning, could be a Sunday, you want to make a quick little breakfast for you and the lady, nutritious, get you through the day, and delicious. This could be for you.
Oh, this sounds amazing.
Before we get started, what do you say we raise the vibration in here, Bert?
Sounds like a good plan. Whoa. What's that?
Rose water,
Oh, it smells so
the
nice.
highest vibrational plant in the world. Namaste. Okay, well this is going to be a mixture of sweet potatoes, tofu, which is going to act like an egg substitute, so it's going to have that scrambled egg kind of feel. We have mushrooms, we have spinach, cilantro, onions, red peppers, fresh tomatoes, avocado, kind of the full spectrum there. You know, plenty of protein, lots of protein.
Protein's good. It's a great start to your day.
It's a great start to your day. And you know what, Bert? All plants have protein. Did you know that?
Actually, I did not.
You can get all your protein from plants.
That's amazing.
Plant protein.
Yeah.
It's the way to go. This is a quick and easy meal, okay? This doesn't take much time at all. You can bang this out in 20, 30 minutes. We're gonna heat some olive oil in the pan here. Let that heat up. We're gonna throw in the sweet potatoes, which this is a whole sweet potato, okay? So this should be plenty of food for you and another person. Like I said, for you and your lady, or if you wanna make breakfast for your mom on Mother's Day,
Right.
whatever. Should be plenty for two. All right, so let's put these sweet potatoes in.
Why sweet potato instead of something like a red potato per se?
Well, Bert, I love red potatoes and I love white potatoes, but the sweet potato is my favorite, and it's a nutritional powerhouse. It's a superfood. So you're just getting the extra nutrition, and I think they're a little bit better for you on the glycemic scale.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and they just taste wonderful in this dish. We're gonna mix in some onions here, some chopped onions.
Yeah, I love this array of ingredients that you have here. I can't wait to see how they all come together in this.
I actually made a trip down to the farmer's market on Tuesday and picked everything up fresh.
Oh, wow. So they all locally grown?
Everything's locally grown here, and I've gotten to know some of the farmers, and I know they were grown with a lot of love.
I love that whole idea of eating something that's not only just good for you, but it's good for your community too. You're helping out the people around
Absolutely.
you.
Very sustainable.
Yeah.
That's the way, of course, I like to eat, and
It's a good model to follow, you know?
Absolutely.
Good model.
good for the body, good for the planet.
Absolutely.
Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put in some red pepper, beautiful red pepper, bell pepper. And this is about one bell pepper,
One bell pepper.
about a medium size. Put that in, beautiful. Stir that all in. The colors are fantastic.
How long do you have to cook the potatoes in there with the bell pepper and onion?
Okay, so I got this going about 10 minutes. You know,
10 minutes.
things will start to soften there. And we're ready to add, we're gonna add some mushrooms. I used about 8 cremini mushrooms, which are actually mini portobello mushrooms. I'm sure you've seen them in the store.
I love mushrooms.
Put those in there. Mushrooms are one of the best things you can eat for your immune system.
Really? I did not know that.
Absolutely. This whole thing should be able to cook in about 20 minutes. So I'm just adding it in layers. You want to put the, the things that take a little longer to cook first, like the potatoes, the onions, the peppers. And I just do it in stages. The mushrooms take a little bit less longer to cook. So we're going to let that cook for a couple minutes.
And after that, what would be the next step that you would follow after the mushrooms?
Well, after the mushrooms, I'm going to put in some beautiful heirloom tomatoes.
Oh, heirloom
Yes.
tomatoes.
Beautiful red color, deep red color. And these you don't have to cook too long. the next thing I want to add, which is the star of this dish, is the tofu. And as we've been cooking, I've opened up some tofu and I've let it drain for about 10-15 minutes to get the water off of it. So you have a beautiful block of tofu here. So I am going to crumble some tofu in here.
And tofu is also high in protein as well, correct?
Tofu is high in protein. This is my main source of protein as a vegan. Tofu and tempeh. I'm a bit of a glutton when it comes to the tofu. You can never have too much of a good thing, Bert. Never. And a lot of people tell me, you know, tofu is so bland. You know, it's horrible. I can't eat it. But what I tell them is tofu is a vehicle for basically any flavor you want to add to it. Yeah. You know? The next thing we want to add is a little spice to the dish. I put together some garlic powder, some salt, some pepper, and some turmeric.
Ooh, turmeric.
Now the turmeric is going to give it a little bit of that yellow, so it's got to kind of look like eggs.
Okay.
It has a nice flavor. Turmeric is a very, very healthy anti-inflammatory superfood. So again, it's really good for you. And I also put in a little bit of smoky paprika.
Ooh, I love paprika.
Okay, so this is going to have a nice little flavor, a little flair to it.
A little pop to it.
Exactly. So let's add that in now. Let's mix in the seasoning. See, now it's starting to look like, the scrambled eggs. Yeah. It gives it that color. As a matter of fact, if you don't tell anyone that it's tofu, you just might be able to pass it off as eggs. Okay, and the last thing we want to add to the pan is some fresh spinach. Greens are very, very good for you in the morning. Spinach is full of magnesium. Wonderful, wonderful way to start your day. We're just going to put these on top. I'm going for it here, Bert. I'm putting in quite a bit of spinach. You know, like Popeye, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You want to eat your spinach. He was onto something. He was onto something. You know, do you see his guns?
Oh, big old muscles.
Spinach, baby. Yeah, spinach. We're going to turn the heat down to low. Let's put the top on this baby, and let's just let it finish off while you play us a song.
I spent so many long, hard years right here by your side. It's so hard to unwind. Well, I hope someday we'll be okay and get what we deserve. All we have to do is try. Try, 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 baby, try. All the times that ebb and flow stranded in the skies, I don't know what's mine. It's so hard to understand what all of this is for. Intelligent design. Well, I hope someday we'll be okay and get what we deserve. All we have to do is try. Try, baby, try, try, baby, try, baby, try, baby, try, baby, try, baby, try, baby, try.
Bert, that was fantastic.
Oh,
Thanks very much, buddy. I think that's going to go very well with breakfast.
Thank you so much, man. Until again.
You ready to eat?
I'm ready to eat. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay.
Okay, so we've let the spinach wilt here for a few minutes. See, it's nice and wilted. Let's mix it in. Oh, look at that. Nice color. Makes that spicy. See, the spinach really cooks down, Bert, so it's not going to overpower this at all. You can turn off the heat and let this sit for a bit if you want to get some coffee ready, make a smoothie, whatever, or you can serve it right away. Up to you. In any case, it's ready to go. Oh. How hungry are you?
Oh, I'm famished.
Are you famished?
I am famished.
We're going to put the finishing touches on here.
Okay.
Do you like cilantro?
I love cilantro.
A little bit of cilantro, which is another superfood. And then my favorite of all time, the avocado.
That's a beautiful dish.
Bon appetit.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you, my friend. Ooh, this looks so delicious. Wow, it's incredible. That's really, really good. Really, really good. I love this. Thank you so much, Rich. This is really good.
Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me, my friend. Thank you so much. Namaste.
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 Thanks for joining me on episode 3 of the Vegan Shaman. I want to say special thanks to my good friend Bertrand Vellky. And if you'd like to see the recipes you just saw in greater detail, please join the Patreon community. There's a link below. Thank you very much. Namaste.